There may not be as much research in regards to women's health versus men for many reasons. There's definitely more research needed in perimenopause, menopause, but also pre and postnatal health. You could consider these two times in life quite extreme in regards to women's health. And in this video, I want to talk about pregnancy, postnatal health, and return to sport. Now, you're going to say, why the emphasis on return to sport? Mainly because we promote a strength and performance mindset. We really want women to toss the weight loss mindset and think about how they can be stronger, how they can be more powerful, and how they can move faster. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to play a sport or be athletic in order to have that mindset, because you need to be able to perform in life. You need to be able to manage the forces that happens around you. So you need to be strong, powerful, and fast. So return to sport protocols really should also apply to the general fitness population and women being able to recover from something like pregnancy, growing a human being inside of you. Hello, it's pretty friggin' amazing. This is very interesting research. So let's just chat about this for a second and read this. So no rehab models that assess the full spectrum of pregnancy to postpartum have been developed for women to assist in safe exercise progressions that reduce postpartum symptoms and optimize performance during the return to full activity. Now remember, full activity doesn't generally need to be sport. It can just be life. Referral to physical therapy, both in the prenatal and postnatal period, is currently not considered standard of care. That is absurd to me. We know it's beneficial to stay physically active and lead a healthier lifestyle, not only before pregnancy, but also during and post. And as it says, despite the known benefits of physical activity in this population, there's little guidance on how to safely progress programming during pregnancy or how to return to sport performance postpartum. Remember, not just sport performance, but life performance. Now let's talk about the general understanding of the 6-week mark, where, hey, you're 6 weeks postpartum, you're good to go. First, if that female hasn't had any rehab within the first 6 weeks from a true professional, they are missing the mark. If you are injured in any type of sporting contact injury, non-contact injury, generally the rehab process starts immediately. But yet, we can grow a human being inside of us, birth that human being, yet generally there's no rehab protocols postpartum. It's crazy. This line pretty much says it all. And if you are a female who is active in a sport, the most active years are your years of, pregnancy. And with no appropriate rehab guidance, you have women who are returning to sport, returning to life, dealing with such things as urinary incontinence, abdominal separation, pain, pelvic organ prolapse. If this was happening to a dude, if their penis was falling out. And I mean, it just keeps going on. We have to talk about this too. The whole urinary incontinence, hip, knee pain, appearing with return to activity may be dismissed as normal. So it's normal. Suck it up. You don't need help. That's just part of life. Gee, it also sounds like perimenopause and menopause, doesn't it? The lack of distinction between common versus normal symptoms. This delays appropriate management. Delay. It just keeps getting ignored. We have to do better for women's health. Your first 6 weeks post-pregnancy are crucial. If it was common practice to give appropriate return to sport guidelines, appropriate return to life performance guidelines, it would be so much easier for women to manage and treat their symptoms. I love these reminders. During labor and delivery, your pelvic floor musculature is stretched to 250% of its resting length. Those poor abs are stretched to 115%. Cardiac output increases by 30 to 50%. Increase oxygen consumption of 10 to 20%. Women, we are a machine. What's really frustrating is so many women stop sport or stop specific activity because of urinary incontinence postpartum. This is why it's so crucial to use those first 6 weeks with a health professional that knows what they are doing in regards to pelvic floor health. So much can be done to help you down the road. Okay, so enough of my venting. I really just wanted to remind women that there's so much missing out there in regards to education, in regards to women's health, prenatal, postnatal, perimenopause, menopause, and the strength and performance mindset that I so highly encourage doesn't just apply to sport. We have to be able to perform in life. We want to be able to do daily tasks with ease. And as we age, things get harder. Well, they shouldn't get harder. We lose abilities because we stop doing certain things. So the more you educate yourself, prenatal, postnatal, perimenopause, menopause, really crucial times in a woman's life, the more you educate yourself, the better. And work with really good health professionals. Support is very important during these times of life. And your symptoms matter, and they're not normal.